Well, hello everybody. Good afternoon. Just came in for a quick break from cutting pallets to make more garden beds. I was watching James Pugliani. I'll look up his link and put it down in the comments. He was showing a much easier way to use pallets to make garden beds, where he cuts them off into smaller boards and then makes the beds that way. A whole lot easier than the one that I did last year, where I used the pallets, screwed them together, and then had to find slats to go in and fill in the spaces. So I'm using his process this year, making a little tweak on it. I'm going to use the box springs that I have. Let me turn this down. I'm watching Lady Lead while I'm doing this. Watching her out in her garden harvesting her red mustard greens. But I'm using box springs, the frames from them, to go on the tops of these beds that I'm using from the pallets, so that it's already in sections, so that if I want to do a little square foot gardening, things like that, where I need to have things in certain sections, I can more easily do that. It's already sectioned off. We've been out. We got an order in from Food Forest Nursery. Took me a second to remember. I had ordered these trees last fall, and I remembered I had ordered them, but I couldn't remember what I had ordered. And then Wednesday, I got a text message saying, "Here, take these glasses off because that glare is bothering me." I got a text message Wednesday morning saying that they had shipped, and I had to go back through my emails and find my receipt to see what I had ordered. I had ordered 7 trees. I had ordered 2 American persimmons because I miss those so much. Growing up, our house was, Mom had our house built in the center of a persimmon grove back home in the Ozarks. And I grew up with those wild persimmons, and I miss them very much. So I was thrilled when I found that Food Forest Nursery has the American persimmons on their list. I had also ordered a couple of elderberries and a couple of, let me see, 2 persimmons, 2 elderberries, 2 nanny berries, and a Kentucky coffee tree. Well, I'm not sure what happened when the order got here. Instead of 7 trees, I had 8. They put in an extra nanny berry, and but there was no coffee berry. Instead of the coffee berry, they had a mulberry in there. So I'm not sure if they ran out of the coffee berries or what the deal was, but they switched it out for something else that's actually a fruiting tree. The coffee berry I wanted to try, but the beans on the coffee berry are toxic unless they have been roasted. So having the mulberry is actually probably a wiser choice for our yard. I shot some video this morning of Micah and me out digging the holes and getting the trees planted. Put them around the periphery of our backyard instead of over in the area that I'm wanting to do as a food forest, because I want to get stuff here closer to my back door first, and then I'll start working on that other section that's further away from the house. But I've got some video of that I'll be putting in here. I was actually really impressed with these, a couple of times when Lead Farmer 73 has been talking about his trees that he sells, his baby trees that he sells. He's talking about the difference between having a rooted tree that's already budding out, that's already mature enough to start putting on fruit, because he does a different process, that versus twigs. Well, when I open up this box, I have 8 twigs in there, but 7 of the 8 were extremely well rooted, and the 8th one that didn't have as much of a root cluster, but it was already starting to sprout. So that's a good sign to me. So we got that all done. I've got video of Micah and me digging those holes and getting those trees planted. as well as Micah's little turkey hen following us around and trying to help us do all the planting. Sorry about that. I had to stop for a minute. Baby girl was needing my attention. Sitting over there hollering, "Mama," wanting to talk to me. She's been awfully helpful today. While I was out there just a bit ago cutting, like I said, cutting apart pallets. I'm taking a quick break from that and listening to Lady Led while I'm doing that. Wow, she's been harvesting her broccoli. Ours are just starting to get big enough. Micah, turn that flashlight off, please. That hurts Mommy's eyes. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. I'm anticipating starting to harvest our broccoli. I looked at it yesterday, and the heads are starting to get bigger. I'm going to head back out in a few minutes and start working again on the new garden beds that I want to put together, and put some. I can't find my netting. I don't know where I put my bird netting for my garden beds to keep the chickens out. So I'll just put chicken wire around them, and so the chickens won't get in with my starts. The Egyptian walking onions are looking good. The blackberries, I keep looking at them, and they're nice and green. They're sprouting, but they're still teeny tiny down close to the ground. They're not 2 inches up from the ground. But the raspberries are starting to bud out. One of our blackberries is starting to bud out. I'm afraid I lost the second one. Oh, is Daddy calling? Or are you calling Daddy? Okay, well, turn it around. Come here, I'll show you how to put it on speakerphone so you can talk to Daddy. Come here. You don't have it on speakerphone. And if you're holding it down in front of you, you have to have it on speakerphone to hear him. Okay? You're not going to be able to hear him holding it way out there unless you have it on speakerphone. Okay? Come here, I'll show you. Oh, did it go away? Okay, this is speakerphone.
1, 3, 5, 3.
Nope, he's not there. You got his voicemail. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, start with the tree collards are starting to grow really well. All of the salad greens, the mustard and everything else is already starting. Yeah, temperatures are in the 50s, almost 60, and they're already starting to bolt. But they stay going all winter long. I had salad greens all winter, so I guess it's not really surprising that they're already bolting. But that means I'll have greens again before long. I'll have fresh greens again, but I want to redo those beds. And the pomegranate and the fig are starting to come out, but I need to get, one of the things I want to do today is I've got to get the beans and the peas seedlings set out, because they're overgrowing my space in here, and they need to be in the ground. I've had them sitting next to an east window, so hopefully that's hardened them off enough, having that nice cool window during the night and early in the mornings. Anyway, that's what we're working on today. Y'all have a blessed day. Take care. So the first 5 that we're putting in the ground, I have if I can read it, a Rob Cordon elderberry, a John's elderberry, and 3 nanny berries. I had ordered 2 nanny berries and they sent me an extra one. I'm loving this company. And again, this company was Food Forest Nursery. And I will put the link in the comments. Let's see, there we go. Okay, so I figure might as well come get my camera and bring it with me to the new section where I'm digging. And Turk is over there trying to help me. So, let me see. Can you see Turk there? Of course.